Hey, it's Joddie Taylor of SnackySays. Welcome back to my podcast, the SnackySays podcast. I am out on a micro walk and I just thought I'd record a episode while I was out. Quick 5 minutes or less. It's super hot out here, good grief. Let's get into it. So, today I'm talking about why I deleted all of my WhatsApp chat history and what I'm going to be doing moving forward. This is basically an extension of a podcast episode that I released a couple of weeks ago about fresh starts, spring cleaning, upcycling, death cleaning, Swedish death cleaning. It's a book that I've been reading, The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. Excuse the breeze, which might sound like a heavy wind. Let me turn this corner. So one thing led to another. This is all connected. So I started with getting rid of things, the thought of upcycling things. I have some exciting plans for some clothes that are going to see new life, maybe as a throw pillow, etc., etc. And that led to me, thanks to YouTube's algorithm, I think, that led to me watching videos on like packing as a minimalist. So like traveling with the carry-on only. All these things are kind of connected. Basically, I am thinking a lot about and acting on streamlining my surroundings and my belongings, whether that's at home or travel or next, the point of this podcast episode, digitally. So this led to me thinking about my digital storage and what I have on my desktop, what's on my iPad. Do I need it there? I don't know about you, but my downloads folder, I'm even scared to even approach it. I think I'm just going to delete it without going through. Like, it has so much stuff. I have a long history of electronics dying on me. I repel electronics. I just do. And so for me, it's not that hard to completely delete things because I know what it's like for my computer to die and everything to go with it. Whatever was on there is not coming back. So it's actually not that hard for me because I've experienced it when it was out of my control. So if you've ever lost a laptop that had like important things, it's happened to me so many times. It's been out of my control, but this is in my control, so it feels a bit different. So what happened was, the other day I was looking for something on my phone in the settings, something I forget, and I came across my WhatsApp information, and it said I had over 11,000 photos and videos. For what? Like, it just was bothering me and on my mind. And I said to myself, I'm gonna delete them. I even at one point started backing up my WhatsApp. So I have 11,000 photos or over on my phone and videos, plus I'm backing them up somewhere in the cloud. Just why? So moments ago, hot off the presses, I went into my WhatsApp and I deleted my chat history. And I also went into settings and made it so messages that I send and I receive moving forward will disappear after 24 hours. I can't even tell you how light I felt when I opened WhatsApp up after that process. It just took a few minutes. First of all, I had 5 gigabytes more to play with on my phone storage. And I just felt light. Like, it's not like I feel anxious when I open my phone and I see messages. But I had WhatsApp messages and chats from when I got this phone in 2019, and we're in 2023 right now. I mean, I had a chat with someone that I had rented a couple of Airbnbs from. I will definitely stay in those Airbnbs again if I have an opportunity, but I don't need the chat history from a few years ago. Come on. All of those cat memes, I love them all. They're hilarious. I don't need to save them forever. And then the other thing too is, for me, text messages, at least to me, the intention is, it's like a cute, funny, quick, snappy upgrade to snail mail, to letters, right? They're very casual. They're generally not meant to be in my mind, initially, I don't think they were meant to last forever. So if I kick the bucket, do I want my shopping list from 2019 bouncing around? Do I want text messages where I'm, chatting about something, maybe sincerely, but like that's just how I felt in the moment? Text messages, letters, whatever that you're writing. It's just a glimpse. It's just a part of your life or how you feel at the moment. And I think maybe it doesn't need to last forever. I don't need to store it forever. And that's just how I feel about it. I know folks may disagree or have no opinion or not care. I mean, what do you care, right? Like on one hand, like what do you care if you're dead and your phone is still laying around? Never mind, you dead. You don't care. But maybe that's something someone in your life has to consider, what to do with this phone. Like wipe it, delete it. Are messages still coming in? In my case, my messages will disappear. And this leads to other questions, like if you have social media. I noticed that Facebook has an option where you can kind of tell them what you want done in the case of your untimely demise, what you want done with your data. Some proactive things you could do that come to mind is just go ahead and delete the account if you don't use it. Save things that you want to save, or periodically go through. Like if there are DMs, I'm thinking of something that the author talks about in The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. Like if you have things in your home or your phone or on your laptop that might be embarrassing. Again, will you care? Probably not, because you'll be dead. But maybe your family and friends don't want to find on your phone or like see in your house. Like maybe just get rid of them. They're not useful. They're not beautiful. You bought it on a lark, a few years ago. This has been a whole process for me, this death cleaning and super duper spring cleaning, because it's led to so many other things. Like I said in the beginning, I think this is going to be like a lifetime journey and process of me fine-tuning what I find to be useful and beautiful and necessary in my life and my surroundings. So I thought I would share in real time. Like this literally just happened moments ago. So thank you for listening. If you have any thoughts on how you're managing your digital data or your surroundings, your physical surroundings, I love to hear about them. I'm so intrigued, I guess, because I'm in the trenches right now. But again, I feel like this is a watershed moment in my life. How often do you get to use that phrase? I don't know. How often do you use that phrase? And I think it's the beginning of really good things. So I'm pretty excited. So yeah, so that's that. I'm going to wrap up this walk and head back. Oh, it's getting windy. Yeah, it's a good time to head back. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast episode, please subscribe to my newsletter. You can find it at joddie.substack.com. That's JODDIE.substack.com. SnackySays newsletter. I send out podcast episodes like this one every Sunday at 11:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The newsletter goes out every month, usually towards the end of the month, and every once in a while I have impromptu posts. I would also appreciate it if you shared this podcast episode or any of my podcast episodes with a friend or three. Thank you so much for listening. Take care.